Standing on a mountain top, as morning clouds drift lazily below our feet, we watch the approaching phenomenon with anticipation building in our souls. The sunrise is golden and magnificent, painting the eastern sky with shades of amber and rose. Unaware of the celestial interception that awaits its brilliant phase. Telescopes assembled, cameras positioned, protective glasses distributed among the gathered observers who have traveled from distant lands to witness this precise moment at this perfect location. Geography and timing converge to create opportunity, and we have seized it, leaving behind our daily routines to chase this fleeting spectacle across continents and oceans. The ancient astronomers who calculated these cycles with nothing but observation and mathematical genius would surely marvel at our modern precision. Our ability to predict the exact second of contact, the precise duration of totality, the optimal viewing coordinates plotted on detailed maps. Yet for all our scientific advancement, the emotion impact remains unchanged through millennia. Collective gas ripple through the crowd, phones and cameras raised, despite knowing photographs can never capture the full majesty of direct experience. The crescent sun casts strange shadows, dappled patterns beneath tree leaves, transform into hundreds of tiny crescents, and light quality becomes ethereal. Other worldies, animals behave strangely, domestic pets seeking shelter, wild birds returning to roost, nocturnal creatures emerging confused. Temperature drops noticeably, wind patterns shift, the very air seems to hold its breath, and then totality arrives, those precious minutes when day becomes night, when stars appear overhead, when the impossible becomes visible, and the sun's corona spreads its wings. Years from now we'll remember this alignment, this perfect moment when earth and moon and sun converge along a single line, extending through space, creating darkness at noon and revealing cosmic mysteries normally hidden behind the sun's overwhelming brightness. The photographs and videos we've captured will help preserve details the memory might blur or lose, but the essence of the experience transcends documentation, lives and feelings and sensations, and that sense of wonder the photographs cannot convey. We'll tell the story to those who weren't present, struggling to explain what it felt like to stand beneath the darkened sun, searching for words adequate to describe indescribable beauty in the strange quality of eclipse light, and the profound sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. Our listeners will nod politely, perhaps looking at our photos, but they won't truly understand unless they witness their own eclipse, experience their own moment of totality, when the world transforms and time stops and everything changes while simultaneously remaining exactly the same. This paradox defines transformative experience, events that alter us fundamentally while leaving external circumstances untouched, creating internal revolutions that leave no visible traces except in how we move through the world afterward. The eclipse joins other milestone memories, becoming part of our personal mythology. Even in our age of scientific explanation and technological saturation, some experiences resist reduction to data and analysis, maintaining their power precisely because they exceed rational understanding and touch something deeper than intellect. The eclipse reminds us that we inhabit a cosmos of profound beauty and mystery, that our small lives unfold against a backdrop of celestial grandeur. That perspective matters when considering what's truly important among our daily concerns and troubles and aspirations.
The diamond ring effect marks totality's end and beginning. That brilliant flash when photosphere first emerges from behind the lunar edge, creating a point of intense light that resembles a jewel mounted on a circular band. Photographers time their shots carefully, knowing this phenomenon lasts only seconds, acquiring precise exposure settings and quick reflexes to capture properly. The sudden brightness forces protective glasses back onto faces, eyes that had adjusted to darkness now overwhelmed by even this small portion of return. Sunlight, the spell breaks, normal time resumes, and the world begins its transition back toward familiar daylight conditions. Birds resume their songs, confused by the abbreviated night, recalibrating their internal clocks to match the returning sun. Temperatures begin climbing back toward pre-eclipse levels, though the full effect takes time to reverse. Thermal inertia maintaining cooler conditions for minutes or hours afterward. Observers begin moving, stretching cramped muscles, reaching for water bottles and snacks, checking camera screens to see what images were captured, comparing experiences with neighbors and strangers who witnessed the same event from slightly different perspectives. The shared experience creates instant camaraderie, temporary community based on mutual participation in something extraordinary. Contact information gets exchanged, social media accounts shared, promises made to send photographs and videos. Once they're processed and edited, some observers pack up immediately, beginning long journeys home, while others linger, processing what they've witnessed, reluctant to leave the location where magic occurred. The eclipse site becomes temporarily sacred, invested with significance by the event that transpired there, though within days or weeks it will return to being an ordinary field or beach or parking lot, indistinguishable from countless similar locations, except in the memories of those who were present.
The sun and moon perform their ancient choreography with grace and precision. The human dancers can only envy partners in the celestial ballet, governed by gravitational forces and orbital mechanics, established billions of years ago when the solar system was young. The dance continues, whether we watch or ignore it. Celestial bodies indifferent to human attention, moving through space according to physical laws that operate with absolute consistency. Yet when their paths align perfectly from our earthly perspective, when the moon's apparent size matches the sun's apparent size, despite their vastly different actual dimensions and distance, the coincidence seems almost magical, a cosmic gift presented to this particular planet among all the worlds orbiting all the stars throughout the universe. The perfect sizing allows totality to occur, allows the corona become visible, creates the unique spectacle that draws observers from across the globe on worlds where demonstrates the narrow range of conditions necessary for this phenomenon. Slight variations in distance or angle, transforming total eclipse into partial or annular. The moon's orbit doesn't remain constant, gradually spiraling outward over geological time, meaning that in the far future totality will no longer be possible. The moon too distant to completely cover the solar disk. Future generations, billions of years hence, will know only partial eclipses, reading historical records of totality with the same wonder we reserve for descriptions of long extinct species or vanished landscapes, phenomena that once existed but can never be witnessed again.
Time itself seems to slow during totality, seconds expanding into subjective hours, perception shifting into a heightened state where every detail becomes magnified and significant. Psychologists study these altered conscious experience, documenting how extraordinary events create what they call temporal dilation, where the brain processes information more densely, creating richer memories that feel longer in retrospect than their actual duration. The eclipse provides perfect conditions for this phenomenon, combining visual spectacle with emotion and intensity, and the awareness of participating in something rare and fleeting. We know the exact duration, have calculated the seconds until the sun re-emerges, yet experience those minutes as timeless, eternal, somehow both instantaneous and infinite. This paradox defines peak experiences, those moments that transcend ordinary existence and lodge themselves permanently in memory with clarity that outlasts years and decades. Elderly observers remember childhood eclipses with remarkable specificity, recalling details that other memories have lost to time's erosion, proving that certain experiences imprint themselves more deeply than others on human consciousness. The neurological mechanisms underlying this memory formation interest researchers studying how the brain decides what can be discarded, why some moments achieve permanent storage while others vanish immediately. Perhaps intensity drives retention, emotional weight determining memory strength, or perhaps novelty and unexpectedness trigger special encoding protocols that mark certain experiences as significant. Whatever the mechanism, eclipses create memories that persist, becoming reference points in personal histories. Markers that divide life into before and after. Moments that stand out from the general blur of days and weeks and years that make up human existence.
Sailors navigating by celestial bodies once feared these moments when familiar guides vanish from the sky, when the sun that marked their longitude and determined their course suddenly disappeared behind the moon's dark face. Maritime logs from centuries past record eclipses witnessed at sea, describing crew reactions ranging from terror to wonder captains maintaining order while privately questioning where the natural law itself had been suspended. Those ancient mariners lacked our modern understanding, could not predict these events with accuracy, experience them as unexpected disruptions to the cosmic order they relied upon for survival. For survival. Today's ocean voyagers deliberately seek eclipse paths, positioning vessels in remote waters where no land obstructs the view, experiencing totality surrounded by endless horizons, reflecting the strange twilight in all directions. The ocean surface mirrors the darkened sky, creating the illusion of floating in void space, suspended between heaven and earth with nothing but water extending to every horizon. Waves continue their eternal rhythm, unconcerned with celestial events, maintaining their patterns while the world above transforms. Marine life responds to the sudden darkness, fish rising toward the surface as though evening had arrived, seabirds ceasing in their feeding dives and settling onto the water, dolphins and whales continuing their migrations with perhaps no awareness that anything unusual has occurred. The corona's reflection shimmers on the waves, creating a path of silver light destination. Sailors have always been poets at heart, reading meaning into natural phenomena, interpreting weather patterns and ocean behaviors and astronomical events through lens of experience and superstition and practical wisdom accumulated through generations of seafaring tradition, passed from veteran and novice.
The liminal space created when daylight falters and twilight comes at the wrong hour, generates a peculiar psychological state, a moment outside normal time where anything seems possible. And the usual rules feel temporarily suspended. Ancient cultures recognize this threshold. Quality incorporate eclipse timing into their spiritual practices, viewing the alignment as a doorway between realms, an opportunity to communicate with ancestors or deities or cosmic forces that normally remain beyond human reach. Modern rational minds dismiss such beliefs as superstition, yet standing beneath the darkened sun, feeling the temperature the sensory nature of totality. Its temperature changes and eerie light quality and strange shadow behavior. Children who witness eclipses often remember them vividly into adulthood. Formative experiences that shape their relationship with science and nature and the cosmos. Teachers use these events as education opportunities, creating lesson plans around orbital mechanics and light behavior and historical astronomy, transforming abstract concepts into concrete experience. Amateur scientists conduct experiments during totality, measuring temperature changes in animal behavior and light spectrum variations, contributing citizen science data to professional research projects.
The ancient texts describe these events with language, mixing science and mysticism, recording observations alongside interpretations colored by cultural beliefs, and limited understanding of celestial mechanics. Medieval chroniclers attributed eclipse to divine displeasure. Natural philosophers sought rational explanations. Poets transformed astronomical phenomena into metaphors for human experience. We stand in a different age, armed with knowledge that would seem like magic to those early observers. Yet the fundamental human response remains remarkably consistent across centuries. That sense of awe, the recognition of participating in something momentous, that desire to mark this occasion and preserve its memory, transcend technological advancement. We photograph and video record, yes, but we also simply stand and stare and let the experience wash over us without digital mediation. The brief darkness allows our eyes to adjust, revealing details invisible under normal sunlight, showing us the sun's outer atmosphere in ways that require millions of dollars of specialized equipment to achieve at any other time. Solar physicists have traveled the globe, chasing totality past, collecting data during those precious minutes that cannot be obtained through any other means, building careers around these rare opportunities to study our stars' behavior. Amateur astronomers plan years in advance, calculating travel routes and weather probabilities, joining organized expeditions to remote locations where clear skies and optimal viewing combine. contemporary population surges, hosting festivals and viewing events, embracing their moment in the shadows path. Hotels book solid months ahead. Rental cars become scarce. Restaurants stock extra supplies. And for a few days, entire regions focus their attention upward toward the heavens, where the cosmic dance unfolds according to schedule established millions of years ago.
Generations have passed since the last time this shadow crossed our homeland. Since our ancestors stood where we stand now and witnessed the same cosmic alignment that unfolds above us in this precious moment. Stories handed down through family lines speak of wonder and fear, of celebrations and rituals performed to ensure the sun's return. Of promises made during those darkened minutes when the natural order seems suspended. Today we add our own memories to that lineage, creating new stories that our grandchildren will tell their grandchildren. When the shadow returns again, decades from now, the mathematics of orbital mechanics are beautiful in their certainty. Celestial clockwork wound by gravity's invisible hand, moving planets and moons through space with absolute precision. No human intervention can alter these paths. No prayer can delay or hasten the appointed time. We can only witness and wonder and remember. The moon shadow races across the landscape at thousands of miles per hour, touching some locations and missing others by mere miles, creating an arrow path of totality that divides those who see complete darkness from those who see only partial obscuration. We are among the fortunate, standing directly in their path, watching as the last rays of sunlight vanish behind the lunar disk and the world transforms around us. Temperature drops 15 degrees in as many minutes. Horizon glows 360-degree sunset. Stars emerge overhead. Planets Venus and Jupiter shine brilliantly in the darkened sky. The corona streams outward in pearly tendrils. Solar prominence is visible at the edge, a sight that exists beyond human language to adequately describe. We hold hands, strangers united by shared wonder, knowing that this moment connects us to every human who has ever witnessed an eclipse throughout history. When morning light begins to fade and darkness slowly creeps across the sky, we stand beneath the cosmic dance of celestial sphere, aligned in perfect harmony, watching as the moon between the earth and blazing sun, hearts beating faster as the world transforms around us, colors shifting into twilight hues, though midday hours still remain upon the clock. Birds cease their singing, crickets start their evening. Confused by this unusual phenomenon, shadows deepen, temperature drops, and suddenly we're standing in the middle of the day, experiencing night's embrace. The corona blazes brilliantly around the darkened disk, a ring of fire suspended in the heavens, reminding us how small we truly are beneath these vast astronomical movements. Hold each other closer, children point with wonder, scientists adjust their instruments with trembling hands, capturing data that will be studied for generations to come. Ancient peoples feared these moments, building monuments to predict their arrival, offering sacrifices to appease the gods they believed were devouring the sun. But we understand the mathematics, the orbital mechanics, the predictable patterns of celestial bodies moving through space. Yet still we feel that primal horizon in our chests, that recognition of something greater than ourselves unfolding overhead. Minutes pass like hours as totality approaches, arrives and then arrives and then begins to fade. The diamond ring effect sparkles brilliantly as the first rays of sunlight pierce the lunar edge, and slowly, inevitably, the world returns to normal brightness, though we remain forever changed by witnessing this red